So, you guys should be able to see my screen here. Been having some trouble with the streams when I've been trying to post on, seems like the last few days I haven't been able to get it to post whenever I, try to play on this particular, um, channel. Anyways, it looks like this one's working out pretty good, so you guys can give me a little feedback on that. Trying to decide, what I want to do here. One of the main, let's see. I like the Zulu because they have combat advantage. Warrior movement's not all that helpful, but we'll play. I don't think I've played a DD mode with the Zulu. I'm pretty familiar with the game though, so it should work out pretty well. But I'll just kind of give you guys some tips on as I go how you would play this game. You guys can let me know if you'd like to see some more of this. So, obviously, you're gonna get a stock, as you consider, kind of factory default position whenever you spawn in. Is generally going to look about like this. They're going to offer you about two of everything in a pretty, basically a really balanced area, which isn't bad because, you're going to want a little bit of everything whenever you first spawn in. You can kind of take some other things. So this would give us a little more production, but rather than, so we'll have one trade from the desert instead of the hill, but we'll have the hill for defense if someone pushes us. Um, so I think I'm going to go there. And we'll establish our city here. Kind of break down the thoughts on why I do everything here. So we're gonna pause here because don't necessarily need warrior. Kind of is a good play, I guess. Maybe a good one. Since I'm on king, I do want to kind of expand out a little bit. So we'll keep the warrior for now. We got a population at 2. The main thing that I want to accomplish here though is to customize my production and focus on growth right now. The food squares just until we get enough people to work some more of the squares. That's going to be a little more beneficial, I think. So now that we've got 3, um we'll leave 1 on production. That's all right. So should have a warrior. We'll go ahead and pause there. We want to complete the research of alphabet. I always recommend doing this one. It's going to make it you're going to get a -10% towards your production towards your next library, and it's really easy to get. It's some of these other ones are a little bit, like you may not be able to accomplish the 100 land tiles within 30 turns, unless you have like a galleon or something. Defeat one enemy unit is pretty reasonable. I think you get a combat bonus for that one, but I'm not exactly sure. You know that someone's for sure in this area, so one thing that we'll do instead, I'm gonna go ahead and customize now. I want to focus on science as well. I want to start getting that bonus for that alphabet, as well as just having the science, working towards science in general is pretty good always as well. So kind of check out the map here. Um, Pretty centralized, pretty standard stuff. One thing is we want to start looking at where our closest rivaling nations are going to be, because if they are able to, number one, we want to be setting up a defense against them. Barbarians, you don't have to worry too much about. I know on DD they do push you a little bit more aggressively than the other game modes. So we're gonna go up here. One thing is, I like this because, if I sit here, obviously he's not gonna be able to branch out. So that's kind of our worst case scenario. Best case scenario though is that I can push right in here and take his city from him since he's recently established. And what that's going to do is obviously it's going to increase our chances of, okay, so he gets a pikeman right off the bat. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's specifically for deity mode or if that's specifically, that's just how the Greeks spawn. The Greeks. What I do know is that means I'm not going to be able to take his city anytime soon, because once he gets an army of those, they're going to be super powerful. So he's my biggest threat. Um, so probably what I want to do is just keep exploring for now. But I do want to send someone up there to kind of block off his expansion. So what we'll do is we'll go down this direction. I need to be careful of those barbarians rushing my city. Go ahead and get this guy off of production just on science. We'll go ahead and take this. Caravan will help us explore for now. Um, so move here, kind of just get a feel for what's in the area. I don't want to get too close to those barbarians just yet, so let's push the hill. And then with this guy, you go. Should be able to move outside of his range by 1 square. Go ahead and name these the Alu Darvi. All party. So I believe that's the Arabs that are in that region there. So this is kind of good. At least it's not particularly bad that we have barbarians in these areas because we can use these as choke points to kind of stop their expansion. Um, the AI tends to not be super aggressive against the barbarians, so that may work out in our favor since we've got some neighboring nations. We're going to offer peace for now. I want to start working this warrior down into this area over here. So I should be able to move this guy into exploration as well. Take use of that 3 square movement utility. So I forget what that thing provides, what bonus that provides, but every bonus is good, especially early on. We're just kind of working with what we got here. Okay, so we did get that bonus for getting alphabet researched. That's going to open up our ability to do the Oracle of Delphi and the library. Next I'm going to go for pottery just because it's going to be the quickest thing to learn. It's going to be most useful in my opinion. So probably go ahead and start. This may be the best area to expand in. Just because this part of the map is just kind of blocked off. So Athens is going to be my main target. As far as close enemies, these guys are pretty annoying when they get aggressive early on, but just in general, thing is, Athens has a tendency to build great wonders, and I don't want them robbing the good ones out from under me for the bonuses they provide. So I'm gonna prioritize them. Right now, I can actually just kind of focus on defending my capital. We'll call this the Chad grassland. So we're gonna pull a Giga Chad here. I'm gonna try to go for the win. Got a little bit of free time tonight. It's 6:48. So I gotta hop on a company call at 8. But we'll be free afterwards. So move here. I may want to start blocking these guys off a little more as well, but for now, we'll work with what we got. I don't want to spend too many of my resources building military units. If I get a galley out, I can kind of explore these other islands. There may be smarter territory to build on around me. One thing I can do here is let's just go here. Hopefully he doesn't capture me here. A little more. Let's go here. We got a barbarian pushing out for some reason. Probably gonna have to handle that. We'll go ahead and take the bonus gold here. We'll deal with this guy, so just so he doesn't try to deal with me. Barbarians can tend to be quite annoying in the early game before you have your defenses properly set up. So we're gonna try to avoid doing that the wrong way. Well, this is a good point to save the game. We'll go ahead and start What do I got going on here? Yeah, mostly just science production and then the growth, which is
Udapree.
good. Um, Settlers are gonna appear, so that's cool. We'll use them to just boost our population. We'll heal up after victory we got. For some reason that didn't increase my population as much as I would have liked. But, you know what I'm gonna do? I thought that that would immediately increase my population. So maybe because of Deity it doesn't. I think in the other game modes it does. It's always good to save just so you can, you know, kind of mitigate the smaller L's that you're gonna take from, you know, decision making and whatnot.
Uasham.
So we do want to start thinking about where the best place to place these settlers is gonna be in the immediate area. Maybe it does, actually. Maybe it does increase. Uh, okay, yeah, that's fine then. We'll just use that to help our growth here. I don't really see a need for another city anywhere like right immediate vicinity. We could do. This is a weird area. I'm gonna go ahead and do writing for now though. Go ahead and heal up. We got a little bit of production going on here now. So what we can do here is move these guys to higher league production, get that library cranked out super quick. Then probably work on this. I think this doubles your city size, your population. Um, One thing that we can do is doing it this way. We'll get the extra bonus. Would be just as if we didn't have the library up, but we had pops on those squares there. It'll even out anyway. Since we went with growth first, we'll have full pops working this area pretty soon. Generally, I would save the combat bonuses for a different unit besides the Zulu, but since they have 2 movement, it'll be okay. They're kind of like horsemen in that sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clear this out. Someone else is probably right around the other bend. This is probably the area I want to expand in, so I can just take um, Athens and Tripoli from my competition, from my opponents, and then you know I'll be able to use those cities under my command rather than wasting my resources trying to invent the wheel, so to speak, and to have my own cities right next to them competing for the resources in that area. May not be too bad to have one like down in this area and like maybe one up in here, but not a priority right now. Take a look at our pops here. Make sure we're getting the most out of them. This is good. Um, I like the diversification area now, so we'll leave it at that. We'll just work on clearing this. And just check some comments here. Nobody's joined in, that's fine. Barbarian villages, so there's some more. That's fine. So we did get a horseman unit. That's good. I'll go ahead and keep kind of expanding out in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and send the warrior back here to defend my capital. Horsemen. It's really good movement as well. Have peace with the Russians for now. May be able to encroach upon them. Highly likely I won't though. I think they have Cossacks by now. We can build a great library. We can have spy units. We get a free spy since we're the first ones to discover it. We'll go ahead and do masonry for now. Spy will help defend here. Want to go ahead and push that hill. It's going to give me the extra attack bonus I'm going to need next turn to really, I might be able to take over Moscow in the beginning, which would be super powerful. Not only is that the area I wanted to build in, but if he leaves himself vulnerable to this attack, which he didn't. Yeah, so that just kind of shows you that that's why I'm doing so much better in technology and everything, is because these guys are focused on defense. They're probably each nation is probably dug in that way. So I'm not going to get any free takes. That's just because we're on Diety. Sometimes you can get away with a quick victory on a nation if you're on a lower difficulty setting. Fortunately, that's not going to be the case this time, but I can definitely kind of pester him, take these free victory bonuses from his units that are, obviously going to be easily defeated. The warriors, go ahead and take the hill for the extra bonus. Barbarians, kind of the same thing with them. I mean, they're basically free combat bonuses because they're not going to win against your units in battle. You just don't have the attack strength to do so, or the defensive strength. You might as well kind of stack those bonuses in your favor. Help you deal with the more powerful opponents. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get them to where they're going to be able to take 15, but what I can do is work towards maybe getting another free horseman. Get a free spy, notify us of more barbarians in the area. So, probably going to push in with that. Looks like I should be able to move here and build a great wall. So we got free walls built in Zimbabwe since we're the first. So that's good. Now you kind of got to get a little bit more decisive about what you want to go for next. So, I always recommend, I think you get a bonus, production bonus for doing construction. So we'll do that one. Go ahead and send this force here to kind of block them from taking that. See if we can get another free horseman unit from one of these barbarian villages. That'll be useful in making an army. That may give us the firepower we need in order to defeat our enemies. Especially if we rack up some more bonuses here. Infiltration and blitz and whatnot. So just want to move this guy to the kind of safe area, travel back to help defend our city there. This guy's more or less just, we're just going to use him as a block for now. We want the main bonuses to go all to the same unit. Excuse me. Nice little loogie in my throat from dinner. So, looks to be a pretty safe pathway. Now would be a good time to take a look at what the other guys are doing. They haven't moved much. They're not really worried about expanding, so that's good. Interesting. We'll just take this little approach for now, since he's got a unit in the area. Um, don't wanna give him a free spy. Can do is continue working towards this turn. So he did end up capturing our spy. Dick move, but that's he was already kind of on our hit list, so that's so you notice one of my main strategies is kind of utilize the free units that you can gain from the barbarian villages and from acquiring the bonuses from technology. That way you don't have to waste your resources building military units. You can focus on setting your cities up for growth. By the way, they just explode in the end game. You just have so many advantages that um, they can't keep up, which is generally how you're gonna have to approach it if you want to beat the game on Deity. So we did get an extra horseman unit, so I predicted that very well. We'll get a unit in this area. What's this one? Number 2. Alright. So you want to memorize which number yours has the bonuses on, because when you stack them up, it won't have the bonus if you choose the wrong one. This one has the bonuses, horseman number 2. Go to this area. That was interesting. That's not something I expected to lose. Oh well. Should be able to win this city here. So, not my preferred first enemy, but it's an extra city that's gonna give me some bonuses, so not gonna be take it. So now I got an extra 5 pops here. And let's go ahead and move these guys into science. We'll do one of these guys on growth here. So, what can we focus on? We're gonna profit most from doing a library. And yeah, now we can kind of work our way back out from 2 directions. So we're gonna have rapid city growth. It's always a good bonus. Develop 18 more great people. We can win in culture victory. So we're on the way to winning our cultural victory. Little Christopher Columbus. He's gonna increase our gold production. So that's helpful. We're almost done with the Hanging Gardens. We can do. Pretty annoyed that the Russians were able to take out my other horseman unit. I wanted to use him to block off the Indians or the Arabs. We can build a workshop. That's useful. I don't remember what you get from the Code of Laws. We'll take that. So now they want to offer peace. We'll take it since we're not in the nearby area yet. We did get the Athens calling war on us. We do need to worry about the Greeks. We're just gonna go ahead and push in on the Russians. Well, they're already building legions, so it's a good idea for me to go ahead and work my way towards him, because that's definitely gonna be a problem if I don't handle it soon. Code of Laws gives you cattle resources. Interesting. And you can build the trading posts. So we'll go to Republic. We can build settlers for cheaper, for less pops. The next thing I want to do here is do
Oob
irrigation.
soob.
City will add 50% to population. Okay, that's good. Um, so we've got nice production going on here. We can build the workshop if there was a hill in the area. So probably go ahead and focus on this particular city. We want to focus on our bonuses. Gonna be go ahead and knock out the Great Library. 17 turns. We'll attack the Russians. Should be able to take a victory here. Take an L. That's bad. That's real bad. That is not how I wanted that to go.
Strabo. Quasi.
So we're doing good though. Should be able to get a free catapult unit out of the mathematics.
Me cream.
We can use that to offset our losses. Jump straight into engineering.
Bachidana.
Make peace with the Russians. Don't have enough money to finish that yet. So right now we're just kind of chilling. Which is fine. So the Indians are expanding. That's kind of what I was afraid of. That's fine. We'll stay now. Got population growth. We can build the aqueduct. +1 production. Let's do invention for now. Let's finish up this Great Wonder. They got the Colosseum. That's pretty scary. Now they got 2 cities growing, 2, 3 up there. So this isn't going as well as I would have liked. To be honest. But I can show you guys how to get out of that precarious position. Finish up that. Only 50 gold. Create some settlers here. Get one of our cities going. Next thing we can do is build. Probably the most useful is going to go with the archer. This guy. Yeah, we have this town up here, so we're not doing too horrible. I'm gonna focus on growth. I'm a little worried about them pushing me. So one thing, do barracks. I don't have a barracks there. They took that spot that I wanted. I'd like to get up in this area. And what are the bonuses gonna be? Not digging that, but if we go to war, advantage there. That's not bad. The growth is gonna be slow. Growth is gonna be slow no matter where I go, it looks like. Unless I choose here. That one's not horrible. We got 2 from the 1 square. Move the archer up there.
Uda pre.
Balazi. Population of 3 right from the start. It's not bad. A little bit of everything here. That's fine. We'll just take that bonus. At least we start off with some production. I'm able to do the workshop. That'll increase production from the hill. May take a while, but get that going. So we got an archer we can leave here as well. What's gonna be best here? Go with democracy. We can do Lost us the roads. Another archer. We can use him to block off this. We can use this guy to block this off.
Oops. Bravo. Trump.
Alright, so we're moving pretty quick here. What bonus do I want here? This one for desert region. That's not a bad one. Workshop wouldn't be too bad. Let's go with this. It's gonna take a while, but it'll be important. Actually, we'll go with Aqueduct first. Get some growth going. This guy. Not sure how I feel about that. That's fine though. They probably won't build a city right in front of me.
Oof, Avenala.
50%
Dabindo
gold
Fabi.
production. Now build pikeman units. Okay.
Hip hua.
Um, let's make a
Dabindo
change.
Fabi.
Do
Salam.
currency.
Sugaraman. Rugat.
Uasha.
Quasen Digla Dior.
Okay. So that's not bad.
Strabo.
Probably want to focus on. Usually, I would go for steam power first because you can travel a lot faster with cruisers, and naval power is always good. But since we're landlocked with three nations that we're at war with, I'm gonna go ahead and rush gunpowder. If I get some tanks going, that's gonna be pretty beneficial. So what can I do to ramp up my production as a nation? Um, well, there's a few things we can do. Mainly, we're gonna get these cities as big as possible, so we get a bunch of bonus production from our populations.
Stra. What?
One thing I can do here is rush cost 0 for that. I can do stay focused on aqueduct. That'll defend that city. Russians go that way. One thing I want to do
Quasen Digla
just
Dior.
that. Gunpowder. We
Dabindo
got rifle
Fabi.
units.
Sapole.
Zulu Rangers, the Coliseum Wonder.
Wow.
Okay, that's interesting.
Quasen Digla Dior.
Didn't know that. Learned something new every day. Go with go with university. That'll give us
Rugane. Stop.
science production bonus. We can do the capital here. I kind of like the strategy I'm working on here is just get these wonders cranked out super quick. I'll take a look at what I've got going on. Eiffel Tower gives bonus science in each city, so we'll do that one next. And we just want to start pushing this guy this direction because we don't want them expanding over here.
Dabindo Fabi.
We can build Oxford University,
Strabo.
plus one science in
Quasen
each
Digla
city.
Dior.
Next one, go ahead and do
Uda
metallurgy.
pre.
I think that's going to move us towards tanks. It's also going to give us
Upon
cannons.
metal.
all buildings produce was one science. So we're able to do university will help us with science as well. Cost of riflemen. That's a good bonus. Now we can build cannon units.
Stravo.
And you'll get a bonus from doing. You get a culture bonus from doing the printing press. So we'll do that. Prepare for war. Blah blah blah. Sitting over there talking shit, keyboard warrior style. So they are getting pretty big though, so we want to focus on some defense here a little bit, especially since I'm right dab in the middle of those two. Go ahead and build walls here. And if I move some ramp up production here. Okay, so let's go here. Plus one culture needs. Steam power is always good. Gardens Babylon Wonder has brought the world information. So he's a democracy type guy. He got better technology than this, so he's pretty worth. But he's not gonna push me right now. So good place to save. Should be able to take this city. Just want to take it and start building some defenses before they get more reinforcements over here, because once they... Yeah, I won't win that, I don't think. If I heal up, I may be able to endure a prolonged assault. Okay, combustion. Heal up again. He's gotta be sweating now since I attacked him. We can just keep getting these bonuses off of him since he hasn't created an army yet. Maybe a little bit harder to breach him once he creates an army, so probably another good time to save. Okay, so they got the workshop wonder. Russians have replaced despotism with a republic, so they're gonna work on creating some. Looks like he's gonna go for some more settlers, looking to expand again. So we want to start taking some of these choke points from him. Okay, your threats do not frighten us. Also, your government to communism. That's cool. Okay, interesting. So we got the hill, so they shouldn't be able to take that from us. Anyways, we're doing good here now. Let's do communism, ramps up production. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so if I do... Why can't I take... Oh, just because the barbarians are there. So, one thing I can do is build walls here. That's not fast enough. Build a temple here. Culture. build barracks here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I can do what I want to do. Got some good science production already. I'm not too worried about the defense anymore here, so we'll ramp up the science production. Check out our other city. Be done with the University of Sancor. Get one trade that'll help us with the desert regions. What else do I want to do here? I just want to keep knocking these out. Probably the biggest thing that's going to be of use to me right now. East India Company will help with science. We'll do focus on growth. He just keeps wanting to declare war. Now we can build tanks. Do industrial. We didn't get a free tank. Someone might have beaten us. Tank. That's okay. Russia tank here. We can also go for. What else do we want to do? Sure, university. See if I can push in on this city. Oh, we did get a free. What if I do another one? Just to create an army that's gonna make it retarded powerful. Okay, so that's actually pretty smart. Spies taking me. Won't work though. I also know what I'm doing. It's victory, we'll do medic. I want to do walls here. Got a tank in the works here. We can do university. Which number do I like best? 13, 14, 13. We'll bring unlucky 13. So we're bringing the pain, we're bringing the trouble, the bad luck to them. That city. What we can do. Build a cruiser in the port here. Help out a little bit. That we'll just kind of chill for a second. We can build a factory, railroad, work on the railroad, helps build like iron mines, I think. So we're pretty dug in here. Rush the cruiser. Also do rifleman in one turn. Should be able to shoot this guy from range since I've got a ranged weapon. I gotta decide which one of these cities I want to attack first. Unfortunately, the cruiser built on the lake and not the ocean. Well, it's probably because he's blocking. Still provide bonus to our defense though. I'm most worried about the Russians. They have enough culture to start building a lot of great wonders and stuff. Usually Greece does well with that as well, so I think I'm just gonna kind of use Mosul as a choke point, and I'm gonna focus on taking the other two countries by force first. One thing I can do is build a road. Okay, I guess I can't do that way. That's gonna end that turn. On.
Salovi.
Go ahead and deal with this knight while we're down here.
Tadra.
And what else do we got going on here? What can I build here? Do a factory, ramp up production. This guy for a choke point. Do over to Zimbabwe. Don't have 100 coin. That's so the quickest way. I want to deal with this guy. Also want to deal with these barbarians. Before they deal with me. If I leave my post, I'm gonna start having trouble there. Try to get as much progress through this playthrough as I can. We're have to get on this call. 30 minutes. I don't know if we can beat the game in 30 minutes, but we'll try. Get him back in the home base. Start moving in this direction. Production 8 city. It's always a good one. Steel. Yeah. So, what do we got going on here? Good. Bonuses. Iron. It's always good. Give us a bonus to production. This guy. Have him stay put for now. I'm gonna clear these barbarians out.
Tadra.
Gold. Help out a little bit with should be enough to build the roads. Dude, they don't win. That would be bad, yeah. Damn, I'm gonna lose that city. Interesting.
Wolem.
Better not lose this city too. So we're taking some L's. That's alright. Ramp up production.
Hip hua.
Keep going here. Also, didn't lose that city yet. Take this one back. They only got fundamentalism, so that's fine. You can have that. Didn't lose any crazy. You don't lose your ability or access to the technology, but them gaining it always sucks if it's a, you know, one that they're far away from getting. Anyways, so that's up with that. What was I building here? I think I was building walls for iron mine.
Wow.
Rugane!
Buddha pre.
For some reason, it's not giving away my city. I don't know how. We'll go ahead and just finish up the, just go ahead and build a full-on tank army down here as well, since they want to be so annoying. Tanks are just a devastating tool in this game. They really are. They're even more powerful if you get the Panzer Strikes from the Germans version of it. So we took that. So that makes up for the L's we took. Some nice bonuses here. Build a granary. Continue to press into the Germans like I originally wanted to do. They didn't even have defense in that city. That's what can I build here? Granary. Can never go wrong with the granary. Damn, tank, bastard. Infiltration.
Rugane!
Oob soob.
Okay. Build a factory here. These guys off. That. Rifleman. Choke point. Slowly start working our way back south. Help out.
Salovi.
Uffafenagan! Stravo!
Can't rush that. What can I do? I build festival to op. Be able to do that. Not sure that the horseman can attack a flank. That may have been the best. Oh, I guess they can. They should be able to defend themselves though. Makes sense that a fighter plane would be able to fend off some knights. The army though is better problems and the bonuses too. I really gotta get my tanks in there to deal with him. Okay, works out good. He shouldn't be able to. He shouldn't be able to come back. Come back from that. Do what I do here. Wouldn't hurt to do rifleman. Wouldn't hurt to push in here. You want to bully me, bro? We'll go ahead and just wipe you off the face of the earth first. Everyone else is being civilized. You're being a fool. I mean, the Russians are up there being keyboard warriors, but, you know, all they had were riflemen to back up their planes. Which is fine. Just doesn't stand against chance against the tank. Take that yet. What I can do though is a factory. In my turn. Okay. Should have a rifleman here. If I build a battleship, that'll help me siege Athens when I'm ready. Two. What else? Build a factory. Push their capital. What? That doesn't make any damn sense. That makes absolutely no sense at all. How was a rifleman unit able to take out a tank? I don't want to read it. So I'll deal with it. I'll take the L. Uh, mass production is the smallest one, so we'll just do that. Novigrad, we got here. Iron Mine will help out with production. Got a free submarine. Surprised Athens hasn't tried to do anything. Don't need to rush that. What I can do though is like to get a tank here. Like to get a barracks here. Like to get pressing in on these. Military industrial complex is good. Get Katerinburg. What do I get going on here? What do I want to do here? Nice production in this area. We'll go ahead and keep ramping that up. Just in case things get hairy. Start cranking things out left and right. Our battleship built down here. iron mine. Got our battleship here. Go take this guy out.
Wobble.
What else can I do? Let's do a factory. Port here for now.
Zubby. Oh.
Okay, we convinced the cities grid to join us. But I already had that one. Seal. Skills working on. Let's do that. So, in case these guys problem, keep going down this way. And pretty good for now.
Wolle.
Strabo på farven, dabbing on farving.
Atomic theory will give us a nuke, I think. So that's gonna be beneficial. Free infantry unit.
Rugan.
He's declaring war again. Didn't notice Atlantis was over here, and I forgot about that other one too. So. Go ahead and save here. Be able to retake this city.
Wolle.
I don't know if I'll win this, but attacking's better than roll. Okay, we do battleship. Should be able to win this now.
Rotoxus Mano.
War.
Bravo.
Strabo. Quasi ligla di.
Nice.
På farven, alalo. Quasi ligla di.
Like
Strabo.
that. Got a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I can win that. We'll try it though. Oh, that hill. At the hill. That's gonna take a full army with a battleship to take that city. fine. What do I want to do? Another tank coming so we can build an army. That'll be useful. Take one turn. There's these guys. Sit here for now.
Dabbing on farming.
Electronics. What can I do here? Vector.
Uda pre.
Why is that so strong? Holy shit.
Salo.
Durah.
Oh, Palazi. So this one's got really good production. Focus here on a few things. What are you gonna do? It's gonna
Key
nuke built.
rain wi-
So you here. Stay here to defend that.
Brugame.
Build a city wall quickly. Flip that. Um, that. Build an army now, so on an iron mine. Good time to save. Push this guy. Should be able to hunt now with the battleship support. I was thinking I was gonna have to use the nuke on them, but now that I got the tank up in there going hard, it should be alright.
Oh, so.
Military costs will be.
Kleptova.
Now your cities receive 2 free populations. Okay, I start building here. Hollywood's always a good one. Oh. Taj Mahal's a good one. Pushing out these guys. Just fucking bombard them into submission.
Salo.
Wuffafenala. Quasen die Gladiator.
What do I want to do here? I don't remember what urban infrastructure gives you, but I think that's a good bonus from it, so go for it first. The Marine's kind of useless at this point. All this stuff just gets real tedious when you have like a bunch of different cities. They're just wish there was a way to like promote all towards like one direction. Okay, I got a factory here. As you can tell, I'm a big supporter of production everything once you get to it. So you have a limited amount of trees in the area, so it's always good. But you can always get plenty of science, even gold and stuff later in the game, so. What I'd like to do here, get an iron mine going. We were able to take their city. Crank out a factory. Put them onto the battleship. Get the battleship moving. Merge with these ones.
Agnornado.
Plus one culture from the Taj Mahal. Also do harbor here. Here we can do. What do I do here? The Opera House is a good one.
Key, right?
Culture. What do we got here?
Hepwa.
Get a little quiet here, guys. Just trying to get things rolling so I can knock this out in the next 5-10 minutes. At least get close to it as possible.
Zubit.
We got planes. That won't be enough to save you though, lad. How do I take a L? Mine's twice the strength. So tired of that. Okay, we completed the nuclear weapon, that'll help. What I can do here is ramp up production. Here is warehouse. Harbor. Recycling center, actually. do cycling center.
Wada.
Hit him fuck with Moscow since their tank is coming.
Putin.
Continue to just lay into them like crazy. There's that. What's gonna be the best for attack here? Probably still gonna be the tank until I get. Dang, that loyalty bonus makes me stronger than their tank. That's crazy.
Rugame.
Victory. Probably. Okay, yeah, so I can build the United Nations, win the cultural victory.
Key Ram winner.
So, you could, if you wanted to, kind of keep playing it out, but just end your turn, get that victory in 7 turns,
Oversoon.
regardless. Since we're out of time, I'll do
Tundra. Wada.
Adnorno. Ooh. Key Ram winner.
Rugame.
Here you go. Ultra victory with the Zulus. I'd say the culture is usually the easiest victory, especially on the higher difficulties. I mean, you can get a Dom victory pretty easily on the lower difficulties, but culture is really good. I mean, I focused the least on culture entirely. Like, I barely did anything to boost my culture. I mostly focused on war expansion and getting science, and I still won the culture victory while I wasn't focused on it, and I won that before I got the milestones for the others. So, just so you know, that's kind of probably what you should play for if you want to get a quick, decisive victory in this game. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you want to see some more of this game, because I'm pretty fond of it. I could play it quite a bit.